If you're a content creator and want to edit your video in a more practical, faster way with professional quality, using artificial intelligence, this video is for you. Recently, Capcut has been launching several artificial intelligence tools, and it can be quite challenging to keep up because there are many professional features that are hidden within the platform. But recently, you definitely need to know about these features so you can use them in your work. Here, within our company, we produce around 30 to 40 videos per week across our 10 YouTube channels. We also use Capcut for master lessons in my mentoring program, Monetization, where I teach my mentees to build up to 10 sources of income online using the artificial intelligence. So I found a video. It summarizes 8 new editing tools using artificial intelligence within Capcut. Some I was already using, while others I just got to know, so let's react to this video together. Later, I'll leave the original link to the channel here for you to follow. Let's get straight to it then. 3, 2, 1, go. 8 hidden AI tools in chat, 8 AI tools in chat that are similar. Well, you already noticed that he used a neural voice there, one more professional, another to imitate the minions. This is already a feature that we will discuss during the video, and has just launched some interesting artificial intelligence features. But most people don't even know that these features exist or how to access them. If you're using Capcut, make sure to watch this entire video to learn how to use these features and improve your editing skills. And if you're new to Capcut, you can download it for free using the link in the description of this video. So let's get started. Let's go. Video translator with artificial intelligence. Let's go. If you're a creator looking to reach more viewers or a business wanting to expand your audience, this feature is for you. Use it, lock the touch and select video translator on the home screen. Upload your video, choose the original language and the target language. Then click on translate. You can take your video and even your lip syncing for a more natural look. Well, this is very important. I have 10 YouTube channels, 5 are in Brazilian Portuguese and 5 are in English. So what happens? It doesn't just appear in Brazil. It's Portuguese, which means it appears in all the countries that speak Portuguese. And English doesn't just mean the United States, it means all the countries that speak English. So you record your content in Portuguese and you just put it in the tool, press the button, and there are 2 interesting parameters. First, it will dub the language. So you choose from the native language to another language. So Portuguese to English, Portuguese to Spanish, or English to Mandarin, English to German. So you choose from language A to language B. In addition, the issue of lip syncing is also very important. Because in my dark channels, which are the channels where no one appears, there's no need for lip syncing because obviously there's no person speaking. Now, when I translate this video that you're watching right now, this video will appear both on my channel in Portuguese, which is Maker Academy, and on my channel in English, which is Daily Artificial Intelligence. I will use lip syncing because I will be appearing. And I want that as the words come out of my mouth, they come out in the language I chose. So Portuguese to English, English to Spanish, it has to look like I'm speaking. So that's a really cool feature here in Capcut. Your video, the result. If you're satisfied, click on export. Choose the resolution of your video, framebox, and format. You can even publish directly to YouTube or TikTok from Capcut. And here is the result. So you want your ad to go viral on TikTok? Let me show you how to do it in just a few clicks. Hi, do you want your ad to go viral on TikTok? So I'm going to show you how to do it. You will need to click on the selection button. And to add even more to this video, we're talking about Capcut, but I'm going to recommend another alternative tool. I recommend Agent here, which is an avatar creation tool, one of the best in the world, and it has good translation with lip sync. I use it a lot, so here's my recommendation. Part 2, text to speech with artificial intelligence. Forget about 11 Labs and other expensive tech tools. Well, talks with AI, Capcut now allows you to generate voices directly in a desktop application, saving you time and money. With Capcut's AI-powered voice technology, you can convert text to speech with a natural sound with just one click. It even offers a age of voice styles to match your content for the 6th. This is very important. I use this tool a lot. Later, I will suggest an alternative. What's interesting about these neural voices? First, no, dark channel. Although I suggest that at the very least, if you're going to use so much artificial intelligence, it should be your own voice. But if you have an entertainment channel, if you have a channel with characters, for example, this whole neural voice thing is really interesting. I would recommend 11 Labs, which was mentioned at the beginning as the best in the world for you, it's for you to synthesize, to create neural voices. But for example, Cinema, which is one of the most famous AI video editors and generators, it is also generating voice, and it's a very good voice. In addition, Agent itself now has its own voice generator, and it's very good. So far, there have been 3 recommendations. But you can use it in Capcut for convenience. It's a good feature. It's not the best, but it's within the video editor that you'll use for other things.
And select Add Text. Type your script in the text box on the Basic tab, then switch to the Text-to-Speech tab. Capcut offers a range of AI voice actors based on the language and style of content. To get the best results, choose a voice that matches the language of your video. The range of AI voice actors. Use the language filter option to make selection easier. This is an example of AI text-to-speech using Capcut. After finding the perfect voice, click on Generate Speech to create your AI voice. Here are some examples of voices generated with this feature.
This is an example of AI text-to-speech using Capcut.
This is an example of AI text-to-speech using CapCap.
This is an example of AI texts.
For the expression using cat. Parties.
Well, it turned out really good, but I didn't see it there. One of the features I use the most is the following. There, you'll find the voice that fits best in your project, but these are voices that are already created within Capcut. In 11 Labs and Agent, you can generate voice by creating it from text, right? So for example, I can say like this, I want a voice of a 90-year-old witch with a deep voice, with a high pitch, stronger, with an evil laugh. So what does that mean? I write the voice profile that I want. I made a trailer on my channel Cinema AE about Superman. And in that trailer, for example, I wanted a voice of a mobster. So I described the voice I wanted and it generated the voice I wanted. So that's a really great feature because then I can generate the voice I want. And also there won't be other people using the same voice. Because in the case of created voices, I can create a video and another content creator can create another video with the same voice. But the quality here in Capcut is really good.
I took my voice for the video. You need a microphone, a quiet environment, and a lot of time. Thanks to AI, that's no longer necessary. Capcut allows you to click your own voice cloning to use it anytime, anywhere. To get started, go to the text-to-speech menu like before. Next, switch to the Custom Voices tab and click on Create. First, select the correct recording device on your computer. Then click on Record and read the sample text on the screen. Make sure your voice is clear and you're in a quiet environment. When you're done, click Stop. Capcut's artificial intelligence will instantly generate your voice clone. Listen to the result. You are listening to your customized voice. And if you're satisfied, give your voice a name and click Save.
Well, I've already cloned. I didn't really like my voice, whether in Capcut, I tried it in 11 Labs itself, and I also tried Agent, which clones voices. So what happens? I didn't like my voice. It didn't sound similar, but I use this feature a lot to create entertainment videos. So for example, I want to create a trailer where Will Smith is in the trailer. So what do? I clone Will Smith's voice. I take a video of him or an audio of him, put it in the tool, and I clone his voice. I've done this with trailers. In addition, also in caricatures, in funny videos, let's say, I've already used the voice, for example, of Donald Trump, the President of the United States, and the CEO of OpenAI, Sam Altman. So I cloned the voice to illustrate a video where he appears in a sort of caricature. So you can use it in various ways, but if you don't have a good microphone, if you make dark videos, you can clone your voice and it will sound like you are the one speaking. That's really interesting.
Of your own voice, and there's always Part 4 AI voice translator existence of 8 billion people in the world speaking thousands of languages. If your content is only available in one language, you're missing out on a huge audience. With the AI voice translator from Capcut, you can easily translate your videos into various languages. Translate video into different languages. If you don't have your video, you can translate your video into various languages. Go to the Basic tab and enable the audio translator option. Choose an original language and the target language, then click Apply to start the translation process. Here are some examples of voice translations using this IAXGHD feature.
Ma'am, although YouTube, as you may know, I don't know if everyone is aware to a certain degree, YouTube itself is applying translation on YouTube channels. In other words, I have channels that are already in one language. You put, instead of subtitles, you put an audio track, and it will already change my voice as if I had recorded it. So it would be this feature, but already native to the tool. This is really good because if I have a channel in English, it can show up in other countries. Or I have a channel in Portuguese, it can show up in other countries. The only issue is that Google will choose the voice, and I can't create adaptable content. So, for example, even though 90% of my content from Maker Academy is in Brazilian Portuguese, it's there in the United States, in English, exactly the same. But first I choose the voice I want, one that matches me better. Besides that, I also choose a tool that is really great, and it has already happened on YouTube that a man had a woman's voice, or age. Sometimes the guy is older but has a child's voice. This will definitely improve over time. Also, my channel in English, there are the covers, the thumbnails, the title, everything in the languages of the other channels. So, in Brazil, it's in Portuguese, and there in the United States, it's in English. In this matter of YouTube, it will translate the title, but it won't translate the thumbnail, for example. So, I prefer to have separate channels using a tool like this. In addition, I can create specific content, which in Brazil is one type of content, and in the United States is another type of content. So, 90% is the same, but 10% I can create differentiated content that maybe has one hype in the United States and another hype in Brazil. And it doesn't make sense for me to bring this Brazilian content over there because it's going to flop. People won't be interested, for example.
So, a voice changer with artificial intelligence if you don't like the AI voice in your video or want to change someone's voice. Use the voice changer with artificial intelligence from Capcut. And cut your voice for the Capcut timeline editor. Select the voice clip and then go to the voice changer tab. There are 3 options for the voice changer with artificial intelligence. Voice filters. Add effects to your voice to make it more fun or professional. Here are some examples of different filters. Artificial intelligence is the simulation of human intelligence in machines. Artificial intelligence is the simulation of human intelligence in machines.
Of human intelligence in machines. This voice filter feature is really cool because, for example, you recorded a video but you want it to sound scarier, for instance. You're telling scary stories, for example. You can go there and do that. Or, for example, you're in some environment where you want, I don't know, it's windy or underwater or you're in outer space, something like that. So this feature is really cool. We're going to change any voice to a completely new one. Select from a list of pre-made AI voices. Here's a comparison of before and after. AI power applications like chatbots, self-driving cars, and recommendation systems transforming various industries. AI powers applications like chatbots, self-driving cars, and recommendation systems. Reformations like driving cars? Well, that one with the minions turned out really cool. Although I prefer in more personalized content for you to generate the voices you want by giving prompts, I believe that this is a quicker, easier way that works, especially for people who don't want to pay for other tools to generate personalized voices. Here, for example, I can create a video right now just like this one and suddenly press a button and just change it. This is really cool for animating characters or videos I make that have animated avatars, right? Sometimes there's the Iron Man avatar, the Superman avatar, the Shrek avatar. Then I press the button here and it already generates a character voice. It's really cool, very practical.
And recommendation systems transforming various industries.
Speech to music. Its functionality is amazing. You can turn any speech into a song with just one click. At this moment, there are 5 music styles available. Here's how they sweat.
It's the simulation of human intelligence in machines. Ainabora computers to learn, for a reason, and...
Well, I found this feature bizarre. It's obvious that it's a feature for TikTok, but imagine me taking this video and suddenly I'm singing like this. For heaven's sake, I'm singing like this. Oh my God, it's horrible, horrible, but I'm sure it could be a big hit. What you could do to have a higher quality job is to use Suno or Udio, which are artificial intelligences, the best professionals for generating music and soundtracks. In fact, there are free plans there. You can normally generate 2 to 4 songs a day, much better than this bizarre feature.
Artificial intelligence is the simulation of application. 6, such as just one China, has a little bit that.
Turner and subtitle translator with artificial intelligence. Subtitles play an important role in video engagement. Most viral videos have subtitles, but not all video editors offer this feature. The AI subtitle generator in Capcut makes it really easy. Start by creating a new project and importing your video. Adjust and drop it in the timeline editor, then go to the subtitles tab and select automatic subtitles. Choose the language of your video. Need subtitles? Use bilingual subtitles. Just a link or enable tier identification for filling. Next, click on generate. Now we have multilingual subtitles. Style them, promote templates, A6, and choose a design. Click on Generate Subtitle to apply it. Then remove or hide the old one. Adjust the font, text, style, or animation as needed. When everything looks good, click on Export. And here's the final result.
Hey everyone, how are you? Hope you're well.
Well, subtitle generators these days, any A app has them. What I liked was the bilingual subtitle feature showing in 2 languages at the same time. I find this really interesting because you can say English and Spanish are the most used in the region. So you put English, you put Spanish. I use this more in video lessons, great, or also on Instagram and TikTok in vertical videos, which is usually the case. Sometimes the person is at work and they want to listen. No, they want to watch without sound. That's right. It's worth it now on YouTube. Normally, if you want a subtitle, it already has the tool. You press the button and the subtitle appears. If not, sometimes it takes up an important space there, which probably has another type of content and ends up being a distraction. And a tip, you can use the agent that generates these subtitles, or any editing program can generate it too. Smart background remover, using artificial intelligence. Sometimes it's necessary to change the background of a video to match your theme or target audience. Traditionally, creators use a green screen here. But how do you remove it? Well, here. I have the chroma key, and I use it in Capcut. It's a feature that I use. I also use it in OBS itself here, which is a program to record videos and stream them on the internet. But look, I can just take this and simply change the background. I'm not going to change the background right now either, because it might cause some issues. I'm going to change the background. Let's see here if I believe it's going to mess up. But let's go. Let's take this image here of Lex Luthor. Let's see here. Let's take this one here, for example. So I click here, select the image, and that's it. Look, I just changed the image in the video. I can do this live, or I can do it in Capcut because there's a green screen back here making all this magic happen. You can see that even here, when I change it, there's the Capcut background behind it. Talking the cool Q chroma DC key. You can even have a green screen, which costs $50. In my case, I started with $50. Today, mine costs $2,000. Chroma key. But what you need for a good cut is a good lighting too. In fact, you need to worry more about the lighting than about the green screen itself.
Capcut's artificial intelligence, you don't need to use an important video of yours. Just drag one to the timeline, then go to the Basic tab and select Remove BG. There are 3 options: automatic removal, let the AI handle everything, and custom removal. Manually select the areas to remove. Chroma key for videos with a green screen. In this example, let's use automatic removal. Select the outline option. Adjust the color, size, and opacity. Then replace the background with any image or video. Here's a comparison of before and after. This is the result of removing the...
Here it looks really cool. Maybe he intentionally used a green background here so it doesn't look like there's a little green piece left sometimes. But it seems like the cut is really good. And it's cool because I can also take here, instead of putting an image, put a video too. I'm just not going to put a video here right now because since I'm recording at the same time, it might get a bit slow, but it looks really cool.
It automatically adjusts the video ratio for different platforms like TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram, keeping the main subject centered for use. This is really, absolutely, incredibly cool. And an amazing experience, this.
Oh, hey. Oh, hello. We are here in our one hyper reel. This is really cool.
This is really cool because from what I understand, when they're here talking and suddenly she speaks, it automatically zooms in on the person who's talking. That's really cool. You usually see this in meetings on Google Meet, for example. When you're having a meeting, the person who's speaking shows up. If that's the case, it's really interesting. I didn't know this one. Let's take a look here. Let's go back. Let's take a look.
Basic and activate auto refrain. Select the ratio, the mode, about image stabilization, and the camera's movement speed. Next, click on apply. Here's the before and after using this artificial intelligence feature.
Oh, hello. We are in our home, HyperMe that you set up for us. So what are you looking for? Specifically, Reverb view, I shop wow.
Oh, lucky for you, you came to the right place.
Oh, hey.
Oh, no, I don't think so. It's just it just fits there, right? So that has any feature. Man, I thought that it was supposed to follow the person's face. We're here in our own private ruin that YouTube sets for us. So, what are you trying? A specific book? Wave Magazine, the chance of a EPA, the chance of a EBA, the chance of a EBA, well, comment there. Below, if you use any artificial intelligence tools to create your content, what feature of Capcut did you like the most? And if you want to internationalize your channel, watch this video, because this video is for you.